This is new Rove R2 4K dashcam, and in this video we are going to review it. First is user manual. You don't need it if you see this video, so let's throw it out. Then a quick start guide, then 1-year warranty card. There is an electrostatic film. You have to put this film on a windshield and then camera mount will go over here. This is the dash cam. It has one prying tool to hide the wires inside your car. This is the windshield mount, USB cable, cigarette lighter to USB converter, the sticky mount if you want to mount the camera permanently, and a long USB cable to power the dashcam, along with some clips to hold the dashcam wire in place. So this is all what comes in a box. Now let's take a closer look at the camera. Open this. This camera can record in 4K and also has built-in Wi-Fi and GPS. The GPS unit is over here. It also has a screen. This is not a touch screen. You can control the screen using these buttons. On this side is your power input. So this cable will go over here. This is HDMI output. We usually don't use it. On other side there is a memory card slot. So before using the camera you have to insert a memory card. This is the power button. There is a TV out over here. Again, we will not use this. And 5 buttons to control everything. Once we go in the menu, you will see how these buttons work. To mount the dashcam, you can use this permanent mount. You have to slide this over here and then you can rotate it as you want and stick this to the windshield. You can use this suction cup if you are not sure where do you want to mount it. And again the same process. This will go on your windshield. It is very light but looks kind of sturdy. I would not say it looks very cheap. Definitely worth its price. Now let's put memory card in it. I have a couple of memory cards here. You have to use this micro SD card and it goes right over here. And now let's turn this on.
Video mode. Please format the memory card before first time use.
Now to select anything on the screen, using this up and down arrow, we can select it. So let's format the memory card.
Format successful.
Then we have to set up time. And now we have the live feed. I'm going to stop recording now.
Recording stopped.
And we can go over the menu.
Video settings.
First we have video settings. Let's go to resolution and choose 4K. You can also record in lower resolutions with higher frame rate, but I am going to keep it at 4K with 24 frames per second. Next is loop recording. In this we can set how long a loop should be. I am going to keep it 5 minutes. Then video recording on G sensor. This means if your car is parked and it senses some impact, if camera moves suddenly, then it will start recording for 1 minute and then it will shut off. It has internal battery as well. So without turning on the car, it will record for 1 minute. And here you can select how severe the impact should be so that your camera will start recording. I'm going to keep it as default, which is medium impact. Next is WDR, which stands for wide dynamic range. It should be on by default. Yes, it is on. So just keep it on. Then next is exposure. You can underexpose or overexpose the image or just keep it on auto. Next is time lapse recording. Instead of recording the full video, you can record time lapse. So you will save the space on memory card. By default, it will be off, but you can set it to some value if you want to use time lapse recording. I would prefer the full video, so no need to change this one. The next is parking mode. We are going to turn this on. For this, you don't need any hardwire set, only camera will work. The next is 24-hour auto parking mode. For this, you need external hardwire kit provided by Rove. You have to buy it separately. So as of now, I don't have it, so I will just keep it on off. Next is again G sensor for parking mode, which is again, we will keep it at medium. Next, if you want to record audio, I'm keeping it on.
Audio recording on.
Then if you want stamps on your video footage, you can choose which stamps you want. Usually it's good idea to have stamps so you can quickly know where the footage is from and when footage was taken. So I will keep on for all of them. Then next is speed unit. You can choose between miles or kilometers. Next is to hide all the icons. So whenever you are driving, you can see the full view and no icons will appear on the screen of this camera. By default, it should be off. You can set it 1 minute. That means after 1 minute all the icons will be hidden, but I will keep it off. Then you can show live speed of your car as well on the camera screen, which I am keeping it on. Next is distortion correction. This just adjusts for some distortion because of wide view. And finally, rotate video. You can make it into portrait and mount the camera like this if you turn this on. That's all we have in video setting. Now there are more system settings, so let's go over there.
System settings.
All the things in this menu are not important, so I will just show you the important ones which usually people use. So first is Wi-Fi. By using this, you can connect the camera to phone and control the camera through phone, or you can see the videos recorded on the memory card using your phone. For that, you have to install Rove app, which we will see in a bit. Next is date and time. This is the date I am recording this video. Then date format you can select. You can even select clock format and some more settings. We will not go through all of them. Those are kind of pretty self-explanatory, but we will not use them a lot. And when you are not in menu, using these buttons, you can do the things mentioned on the bottom. For example, this button will make screen off and on. This button will mute the microphone.
Audio recording off.
To use the Wi-Fi feature, we have to first install the Rove app. And you can just search Rove dashcam, and the first app which pops up, that's the app you want to install. So I'll just go ahead and install it. And the first time when you open it, you have to create an account and then register on Rove app. Now this one is giving some error. So looks like their server is down. So we have to try after some time again. Now let's go out and put this in the car. Now while we wait for Rove server to respond, let's install the camera meanwhile. We will install it somewhere over here. First let me put this for sticky mount. And as of now I will use this suction mount. We just have to press it and rotate this. And then this power cable will go here. And this other end should go over here. Now, as pointed out by my camera assistant, this looks very bad. This looks very ugly. So we are going to hide this wire along the car frame. This wire, we will take it up inside this and run through over here. All the way to the USB. So hiding this cable under this beam cover or this top cover is quite easy, and for that they give you this prying tool. So you just have to pry open the edges and put cable inside it. There is a plenty of space over here, but now when you come on this beam, here somehow you have to put the cable inside. And then once you come to the door, here there is a rubber seal. You can put the cable behind this rubber seal and run along this door boundary all the way up to here.
Oh, just changes visible sometimes.
You can see here, wire is perfectly hidden. Now the only part remaining is this, which we have to put all the way inside over here. There is plenty of space, we just have to be creative. This much section is visible. We can put it inside, but this is a new car. I don't want to torture the car much. But only this much section is visible over here. And then it is fully inside. And the excess wire also I put inside this. From there it comes to the door. And then it runs along this rubber seal up to the top corner. And again you can see here little part is visible. But again, this doesn't matter. Only little part is visible. We can again put this inside, but as I said, should not torture car much. And then this part is visible. So now if we start the car, camera should start and start recording as well. Let's try. See?
Video mode. Recording started.
And now if we turn off the car, it should turn off also. Car is turned off. Turned off. From outside it looks like this. Now the main thing. Let's see some footage and talk about camera quality. First thing you will notice is aspect ratio is not wide, but it is 3:4. So that's why these black columns. But let me fix that. Okay. Now I would say it says 4K. It is 4K, but it doesn't feel like 4K. Because we are used to seeing the footage of 4K from either iPhone or GoPro or some mirrorless camera. So compared to them, the quality is not that good. But I would say it is pretty okay for this price point. Colors are good, everything is kind of in focus, There is not much distortion. So to be honest, I'm impressed with camera quality. And if you look closely, we can even read the signs. If the cars are close to you, you can see their number plates as well. But if car is a little bit away, then I don't think we can see the number plate, which is fine. We don't want to see number plates of far away cars. The dynamic range is definitely an issue. You can see in footage over here, the sky is totally burnt out. There are no details in the sky whatsoever. Everything is just white. But in good lighting conditions, you can get a decent footage like this. Now if we compare this footage to the GoPro, you can see the huge difference. GoPro is much better. But price of GoPro is also 4 times more than this. And it's not really practical to use GoPro as a dash cam. But here you see the dynamic range, right? In GoPro it is much better compared to this dash cam footage. Anyway, moving on. Let's see the low light footage. Now this footage I recorded in the evening. I would say this is pretty good. I did not expect it to be this good. Still we can see the car number plates. Still we can read the signs. And if we see the night footage, then you can see many grains. But it's really nice. I'm surprised. I guess my expectations were very low. But anyway, night footage is also good. And one more thing I want to mention is, here on footage you can see the speed, location, date, everything. But there is a better way to review the footage. And for that, you have to go to their website. And from here, you should download GPS player. Now this dashcam is Rove R2 4K. So I will choose that and let's download the player. Then install the player. And if you open the player, the interface looks like this. Here we can open any recording. And if we do that, we can see the footage over here. And on the right hand side, we can see where our car is moving on the map. This is the best thing. Just with coordinates, we can't really see where the car is. But now you can see where the car is on Google Map. And also here you can see the speed and direction. I'm not a big fan of speed and direction that we can see over here as well. But on the map we can see. That is really fantastic. Another feature of this player is you can slow down the footage or you can increase the speed of footage. Slowing down of course will not look smooth. But if we increase the speed, it looks pretty good. It's like a time lapse. I'm back in car and finally the Rove app is working now. It's been a couple of days, but now it is working. So let's see how to connect the dash cam to your phone. Now first we did a sign up and then you will be greeted by this screen. So here you just have to say connect to dash cam. And then it will take you to your Wi-Fi settings. Now first what you have to do is you have to turn on the Wi-Fi of your dash cam. There are 2 ways to do that. First I'm going to stop the recording.
Recording stopped.
And then you can either go into menu or you can just press and hold this emergency button.
Wi-Fi is on.
Once Wi-Fi is on, it will tell you what is the name of Wi-Fi and what is the password. Then check back in your phone and you will see this Wi-Fi. My phone is connected to car, so that will be cancelled. So let's say okay. Then it will ask for password and again password is shown on your dash cam, which is 12345678. Now go back to app and here you can see the live view. This is exactly what dashcam is saying right now. Let me move the hand over here. You can see now recording is on. You can turn recording off.
Recording stopped.
By going into settings of app, you can change all the camera settings from app as well. You can also go to photo mode and capture photo if you want. And whatever photo you captured, you can see them over here. Very frustrating part is it keeps getting disconnected. I don't know why.
Wi-Fi is connected.
Again it got connected. But if I go again back to app, after some time it will get disconnected. I'm not sure it is because of my car. My phone is trying to connect to car as well. And it just keeps switching between car and dash cam, car and dash cam. But that is really frustrating.
Wi-Fi is connected.
Okay, so it's connected again.
Wi-Fi is disconnected.
Again it got disconnected. I did not do anything, just went into the app, but don't know what happened. So again we have to go back to Wi-Fi and again connect over here. So I would say no need to use this Wi-Fi much. If you want to take any footage, you can just take the memory card out and use that memory card in your computer. And using app, you can see all the previous videos as well. And if you want to download these videos to your phone, you can download from here. Let's see if it downloads. No, it stopped at 98.64%. Anyway, I just give up. I'm never going to use this app. But theoretically, with app, you should be able to see all the videos, download those videos to your phone, control your dashcam settings, and even take pictures and record videos as well. Everything if that connection holds. But in my case, the connection is not holding. Again, downloading stopped. And finally, price. This dashcam currently comes for $120. There are some cheaper dashcams also available, like from $70 or $80, and there are some expensive ones as well, up to $400, $500. But I would say from this dashcam, you can get most out of your money. If you go for expensive dashcam, you are not going to get many more features. Only thing is maybe you will have little bit improved video quality and maybe motion sensors. This dashcam also is supposed to have motion sensors. I don't know but how it works. I couldn't make it work. And probably with expensive dashcams, maybe you will have a better app. But apart from that, I think this dashcam is good enough. So I would definitely recommend this one. Now I'm curious if I gather any funny clips using this dashcam. If I get any, definitely I will post on this channel. So if you like the video, please hit that subscribe button. That's all for today, and I will see you in the next one.